Defining groups in the Xpediter system is done through the Modify Access Groups module. To access Modify Access Groups, go to the Admin menu and then select Modify Access Groups. Here you will see the different access groups and their rights along with the descriptions. This first right allows access to the Access Groups module. Then this allows the user to approve forms. This allows the user to change the status of a form once approved. The next allows the user to change the status of any form for a division. This allows the user to modify forms that have been approved within a division. This allows the user to change the status of a case within a division. This allows the user to modify the case number of other officers within the division. This allows the user to modify the case number within the division. This allows the user to route cases within the division. This allows the user to delete approved cases and forms. This allows the user to delete other officers' cases within the division. This will allow the user to modify cases within a division. This will force read-only mode for other officers' cases within a division. This will allow users to modify other citations within their division. This will allow users to modify other officers' citations within a division. This will force read-only mode for other officers' citations within a division. This will permit assignment of court dates. This allows the user to delete other officers' forms within a case. This allows users to modify other officers' forms within a case. This forces read-only mode for other officers' forms. This permits changes to the institution lists. This allows the user to modify lists. This allows access to the messaging module. This allows the user to approve officer logs. This will allow the user to modify approved officer logs. This allows the user to modify officer logs. This allows the user to modify other officers' logs. This allows the user to transfer other officers' logs. This permits read-only mode for officers' log. This allows access to update penal codes. This permits assignment of personnel. This allows access to the reports module. This allows the user to modify RF settings. This allows access to import RF settings. This allows the user to send cases to RMS. This allows access to roster access groups. This allows access to roster routing groups. This will allow access to update roster and to modify the database logins and to modify their password. This allows the user to modify, deactivate, and add users for all divisions, and this only for the users division. This allows access to manual search, search table maintenance, then access to synchronization on the control computer, then narrative templates. This permits overwrite of a case with approved forms. This allows the user to transfer other officers' cases within a division. This allows access to update agency, and this allows access to zip codes. As you can see, the Modify Access Groups module provides a multitude of rights and permissions for different modules and functionality in the Xpediter software. Let's look at the default access groups within the system. The default access groups have been created based on our experience with the majority of the departments we've worked with. However, you as an administrator can add and delete groups, grant and deny rights as necessary to support your department's workflow. To add a group, click on the Add button in the upper left corner of the screen. You'll be presented with a dialog box. Type in the new group name and description in the fields provided. Click on OK when completed. Then select the rights necessary to enable the functionality required for your new group.